Good morning, world. Grand rising to Libra land. Hey, everybody. All right. People are being notified. Grand rising, good rising. Hello, everyone. We're starting with the Tarot of the Divine. Who's watching you and why? Who's keeping an eye on Libra and why? Thank you for the thumbs up to the chat. Thank you to everyone in the chat for being here, for sharing your positivity. Let's see. February 9th, 2026. Sarah. You're funny. I like that. He doesn't have to be a billionaire. Millions would suffice. Steven, thank you so much for that super thanks. The tiramisu detail is important more. Oh, yum. You're making me hungry. I want tiramisu for breakfast now. That would go so good with my coffee. Now, I know in Italy, I've never been to Italy, but I have heard in Italy, or is it France? Sarah, you would know this. They do not drink coffee after a certain time. So what do they enjoy with their desserts? Wine? I would rather enjoy coffee with a dessert like tiramisu. I feel like coffee goes well with dessert cakes like that. But I heard that in France or in Italy, they don't drink coffee after a certain time of the day. It's taboo. They drink tea or wine. In Italy, they don't drink coffee after a certain time because it's wine time, probably. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Oh. All right, let's go. It's Italy, okay. In France, we drink coffee at the end of the dessert. Yes, it's probably decaf too. Wine time is every time in France. I love that, Sarah. Shout out to France. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to Sarah Bay from Paris. Oh, there's no decaf in France. Wow, I'm just learning all type of new things this morning. No decaf. Well, party all night. Party all night in France. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Who's watching you? This gives me truth speakers, those that stand up for what is right, the truth, the justice, the divine sword. So you have people watching you, Libra, who stand up for what is right. Interesting. Wow, Six of Wands to confirm this moral uprightness that I'm picking up on. Okay? Whoever is watching you is very morally upright. This is the opposite of what we usually pick up in the cards. We usually pick up on karmics and evil people. You have divine lineage. You have warriors of the truth, of the true divine light watching you. Six of Wands, warrior for what is right, moral uprightness. The sword is pointed to the divine. The sword is pointed up to the truth. How interesting. Who's watching Libra and why? This doesn't surprise me. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Coins. Okay. The Strength card at the bottom. This Queen of Coins uses her money as her leverage over people, you know, to do her dirty work or whatever. She uses money. The Strength card at the bottom, you have a natural ability to tame beasts. Whoever is watching you, they're paying. See how she's holding up the coin? She's paying people to watch you, to try to figure out something about your abilities. The woman in the Strength card, ooh, I didn't even know that the High Priestess was behind her. Extra confirmation on you being watched for your abilities, your intuition, your knowledge, your connection to the divine, to the cosmos. Something about your physical nature with the Strength card and your connection to the cosmos. This is why this Queen of Coins is paying people to watch you. The world behind the High Priestess. For some of you, the world is watching you and your divine counterpart come into union. Who's watching Libra and why? Who's watching Libra and why? Well, that doesn't surprise me. The Three of Coins, okay? In the typical tarot, the Three of Coins is a secret society. So, you have a secret society watching you, but we already knew that. In this tarot deck, these are two spirit guides. And it's almost like opposites. One is red, one is blue. It's like lower dimensional guides and higher dimensional frequency guides are both watching and working with you, Libra, young shaman, young shamaness, right here. This is you. I definitely felt like that as a child. I would pound on drums. I would dress up, go play in the creeks, in the woods. Three of Coins. There's a group watching you to make sure you don't speak too much. I'm hearing, no doubt, Gwen Stefani. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Oh no, no. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. So please stop explaining. Don't speak. Don't speak. Don't speak. Oh. Yes. Woo! Shout out to Gwen. Fellow Libra. Gang, gang. Shout out to Gwen Stefani. Don't speak. They know just what you're saying. Woo! So please stop explaining. Don't tell them because it hurts. Oh, oh, oh. I was one of the first ones to sing on YouTube doing tarot readings, by the way. I know other people have incorporated that into their style, but I was one of the first ones. I created the hashtag singing tarot, okay? Nobody else had the nerve to do that. In 2019, my first YouTube channel, I was singing, and I would hashtag singing tarot. Nobody else was singing. I originated this ish. I don't care what anybody says. Page of Coins in reverse. And the Three of Cups. Who's watching you and why? Well, the Three of Cups, it reminds me of a group of three females, a C-O-Ven. We'll say it like that. A C-O-Ven. Page of Coins in reverse, though. Thank you, RS, for that super chat. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you guys for all the love. Steven, are you trying to get a tip? No, Steven. I mean, if that's what it, if I get one, I get one. But no, that's not why I'm singing. You guys crack me up. Thank you, RS. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, everyone. What? Okay. You're gonna go to timeout. Okay. Let's see. Page of Coins in reverse. Hmm. Apathy. Immaturity. Ooh, there is a group. Wow. Well, aren't they a bunch of evil biddies? Evil biddies in this COVEN are saying, Libra, you are immature, apathetic, you lack common sense. Okay, let's keep going. I've been called worse. And who are they to impress? Nobody. It's giving Mean Girls. It's giving, you can't sit with us. And it's like, you can't sit with me. Any of you three could never sit with me. That part. Ten of Cups with the Hanged Man. Hold on a second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Who's watching you and why? Is this a Pisces? Pisces? Now, the people coming out of the water remind me of the blue skinned deities that have been coming up so much for Libra. She is blue. Who are these blue? Why are these blue deities coming up so much? I think with the Hanged Man, they're trying to correlate it with like, I'm hearing divine lineage. Divine Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Yeshua, Ten of Cups. I know the Hanged Man can also talk about Judas, though, the betrayer, the one who betrayed Jesus. But in this instance, I'm picking up on the one who sacrificed. Okay? Because in the traditional tarot, the Hanged Man is oh my gosh, what is his name? He received the runes. Odin. I think Odin. You belong to a divine lineage with this Ten of Cups. And these blue-skinned mermaid deities, avatar beings coming out of the water right here to watch this family, to look after this family. Her gown is blue. And she's making a pyramid over... Interesting. Who is watching Libra and why? The Wheel of Fortune. Some of us have felt our entire life that we were meant to be wealthy. If you have always felt that way, you just didn't know exactly how it was going to come about. You are being watched because you're stepping into your wealthiest, richest, highest timeline in the year of the fire horse. Because you took back your power, Queen of Swords. You've been watched for years. Whoever I'm reading for, you've been watched for years. And they were wondering when you were finally going to truly step into your power, the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords behind her. Archangel Michael has your back. And the Eight of Wands. Man, some of you guys are like the Thunderbirds. Your caretakers, your protectors, your defenders of innocence. Whether nature, animals, children, innocence. Now that you finally took back your power, and I think it was an attack. Thank you guys for the gifts. Oh my gosh, thank you for all the gifts. My apologies if I'm not seeing them as soon as you send them out. Thank you, CL. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Queen. Thank you all so, so much. But in the year of this fire horse, it was like, when were you fine? When was enough enough? And I think something happened, and I think it was an attack that finally like woke you up. And I'm not saying you were asleep before. Oh, wow. That's really weird. I'm just saying this out of my mouth. But for me personally, that's exactly how it happened. I was awakened at 3 a.m. on the dot. I assume because I was being attacked in the dream space, in the astral. Anyways, that was like, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago? That's the night I decided to turn into the Queen of Swords and take back my power. So you were literally, you were awakened. Literally, some of you, in the middle of the night. And you're like, you know what? I'm done. That's how it happened for me. But it may happen differently for others. No more Mr. Miss Nice guy, gal. But see, it's no more Mr. Nice guy, gal to the wrong ones. We are not apathetic. Just because I'm not sitting here talking about what everybody else is talking about, what's going on right now, I've been on that for the last 20 years. Right? Right. I'm waiting for justice now. We're waiting for justice now. Wow, Stephanie, that white owl. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. I love the freaking owl. Stephanie, thank you so much for that owl gift. That was so cool. Anyways, I'm just letting everybody else awaken because who I'm reading for, you've been awakened. We know all this crap that has been happening. So it's new to everyone else, but this is not new to us. And I'm choosing to step into my highest freaking timeline because I've been known about all this crap. I've been trying to do readings on it, true crime readings on my other channel for years. I've been trying to bring justice to people who are on the other side so they can get their last word that they would like to say. That's the whole reason I do those psychic medium readings. For justice. For truth. So no, Libra is not apathetic right now. We are leading those of us that have been known all of this darkness. We are leading ourselves and our soul friends and family, 10 of Cups, into our freaking higher timeline. This is where we're going. Okay? Okay. Like I'm not to, yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said. Four of Wands. Yeah, it's time for the single Librans to come into union with your divine counterpart, the year of the fire horse. Fire, wands, fire, fire, fire. Drop the fire emoji in the chat for the fire horse year. Speaking of horses, shut the front door, the chariot. But this chariot is led by fish, maybe salmon. But yes. Speaking of fish, whoa. Right behind that, the Fool, the golden koi, abundance, abundance, abundance. The wealth transfer has initiated. I was saying that towards the end of 2025. I told you guys the wealth transfer has begun. Now we're entering the year of this fire horse and the wealth transfer has initiated. Your lucrative new beginning is here. Your blessed, lucrative new beginning with your divine soulmate is here. Now, July, I keep picking up on summertime though. Summer, summer, summertime. When we can sit back and unwind. The chariot is July. Cancer season. So June, July is when this union may occur. Four of Wands. Your person is watching you though. If you're a single Libra and you have no idea who your divine counterpart is, especially if you are the blue one, especially if you resonate with these blue deities. Your divine masculine is watching you. He sees you as Kali Ma. He's the only one that can calm that fire in the divine feminine. He is the only one that can calm the rage inside the true divine feminines, the true Queen of Swords. We have seen the truth. We have lived it. We have battled the dark our entire lives. That's the divine feminines I read for. That's what makes you the blue one. Who's watching Libra and why? Okay, I'll get him. Get him. Sick him. He's gone. If somebody is ever trolling the chat and I'm not blocking them quick enough, you guys can click on their name and block them from your personal chat, by the way. My ear's ringing. Who's watching Libra and why? The Two of Coins with the Three of Swords. Six of Coins behind the Three of Swords and the Knight of Coins. Okay. Just a second. This Two of Coins shows a single parent, okay, with two twin boys. But what's interesting is in this fairy tale, the twin boys are half human, half bear. So they're like two twin hybrids. Something about twin flames and hybrids. Beyond that, though, the general message I'm receiving with the Three of Swords and the Two of Coins. I mean, the Two of Coins, yes, and the Three of Swords here. Again, this shows someone paying these pestilence, okay? The pestilence has been paid to work against you. The Lord of the Flies is coming out of the canister, okay? That's the Lord of the Flies, Beelzebub. Thank you, Spirit. You can look at him as freaking Beelzebub. Disgusting, gross, evil. Ugh. And he's paying these other pests, okay? To slow your money, Knight of Coins, to slow your roll, to try to slow you down so you will cut your own wings. So you will trim your own wing. Absolutely not. What is on that card? Ew. Hold on a second. Yeah, they're trying to stain your pretty wings. They want you to stain your own pretty wings, Libra, or cut your own pretty wings. What the beep? Ugh. There was like something on this card on her wings. Gross. I don't know what that is, but I'm getting it off. What the heck? Okay. That was weird. Now it's gone. Now you can't even tell it was there. Okay, so that's a message, Libra. Somebody tried to put a stain on your wing, on your pretty wings. Somebody tried to stain your reputation or whatever to try to get you to cut yourself off from source. I don't know, blind yourself, evict your spiritual eyes, yourself, like self-eviction. Get the beep out of here. I'm going to heat up my coffee. I'll be right back. Really quick, while I'm heating up my coffee, I just had a thought. They thought they could get you to see yourself as being unpretty. They wanted you to see yourself as unattractive, unpretty. Like, maybe I don't need all these pretty wings. Maybe I should take off some feathers. Absolutely not. Rebuke. I'm getting the song Unpretty by TLC. Make me feel unpretty. That's what they tried to make you feel, Libra. So you would clip your own wings. They knew that they couldn't get close enough to do it for you. So they tried to get into your spiritual sight. They tried to get into your mind. Yep, 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 yep. TLC, it keeps playing in my mind. Unpretty. That's a really beautiful song. R.I.P. Goddess Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Who's watching you and why? Because you're a professor. Some of us are professors of astral travel. Some of us know how to escape other dimensions. Some of us know how to help others escape certain timelines, okay? The Three of Wands. She's making sure people get out alive. She's making sure they escape to the higher realms. Do you see her? Oh my gosh, it makes me emotional because you put yourself on the line to save others. All my readings are for entertainment purposes only. But you literally put yourself on the line to save others, their lives or their souls. Okay? This is why you are so obsessively watched. Because this is rare. Do you know how rare this is? Look at her. Look at her face and the way she's reaching up. She's like, go, baby, go, go. I'll make sure you get out. Just go, go. She's like pushing with her hand. She's like pushing up, like, go. Do you know how rare that is to be that type of soul? To be that type of person? Man, I'm only speaking to a special select group of Librans with that card right there. Like 3 out of 118 in the chat right now. It just went from 118 to 115. I can't make this ish up. It just dropped down from 3 as soon as I said I'm talking to 3. 3 of Wands. I'm talking to 3 people specifically right now. You are her or him, whether you're a her or a him. Wow. 3. 3. Nine of Wands at the bottom. See? See how she's holding her little Russian doll close to her heart? A protector. See all the fiery wands behind her? That's the ancestors. Protecting her from the evil witch's house in the background. You protect the innocent from the evil. Hello. It could all be so simple. Whoever I'm reading for right now, you are a protector of innocence from evil. Dur 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 ding. And that only goes to a select few. Like, that only goes to a select few. Whoever I'm talking to, you are entering your highest timeline. This year, 2026, you will be in the 9 of coins. You will reach financial security. You will reach financial independence. You may even have enough to share. You see how he's feeding the birds the watermelon seeds? No, that's why you're being blessed, because you shared even when you didn't have it. That part, Spirit. You gave even when you didn't have it like that. And that's why you're being blessed continuously throughout the year. Please beware of people that want to covet you, okay? The Four of Pentacles is at the bottom. That vulture is her husband. He's coveting her in a possessive manner, not protective, possessive. Please know the difference. Please know the difference between protective and possessive. Who's watching Libra and why? All right, here's another trolley. They have no life at all. If they're not a bot, if they're a real person, it's Monday at 9 a.m. You need to be getting to the money. If you're a real person, Michelle, what are you doing in this live chat right now? It is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday. You need to be getting to the money. What are you doing here? If you're a bot, you're a bot. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Now it's time for you to go. Like, everybody mad. Getting to the money. Everybody's mad. Why did the Knight of Coins and the Four of Cups just come out? In reverse, though. Somebody is mad because for a long time, they have been trying to seduce you into becoming, oh my gosh, what's it called? Gilded. But they haven't been able to. You fly free. You're outside the window like chirpity chirp, 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 chirp. Same bird that's eating the watermelon seeds. You're like, no, no, no. I'm provided for by the Most High. Ooh, that part. I'm about to ring the bell on that one. Come through. I'm provided for by the Most High. Thank you very much. I do not want to be gilded, covered in gold, and stiff for forever. No, thank you. They're so mad. They've been trying for so long to gild you. They've been trying for so long to gild you, Libra. The Star. But you keep rising up through the dark like a freaking star. She has her toe dipped and her hair, which the hair is an antenna, right? Hair, antenna. We know that. I learned about hair being an antenna because I used to have a boyfriend back in the day that had dreads. So through his dread journey, I learned about hair and its spiritual connections. I'm just noticing the braid. Now there's something specific about the braid too that has a spiritual tie, a spiritual connection. There's something about the braid. I just see it's dipped in the water, like her toe, which the water is spirit. Excuse me. So Something about the braid. What does braid mean spiritually? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's look it up. Let me turn on my hotspot. Hotspot. Hold on, we're almost connected. Okay, here we go. What is the spiritual meaning of a braid? No, like a hair braid. What is the spiritual meaning of a hair braid? Wow.
A hair braid is seen as a symbol of unity, strength, and a sacred connection. It represents these important spiritual qualities.
It had to think extra hard. It even said, this is taking longer than usual. Like, what? Spiritually braided hair represents interconnection. Yep, that braid is dipped into the water. It's your constant connection to the divine. They have tried to cut that connection. There could be something about cutting hair. What is the Native American? That's what I want to know. What is the Native American spiritual meaning of the braid?
Native American braids represent a sacred connection, linking mind, body, and spirit. They symbolize unity, strength, and harmony with nature. Braiding is a ritual used to honor traditions, strengthen family, and express cultural identity and resilience.
I freaking love that. I loved braiding my daughter's hair when she was young. I loved braiding her hair. I felt so connected. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Because when I was a little girl, when I was like 8, and I was playing with my dolls, I always knew I would have a daughter. I always knew I would have a daughter. And I would play with my doll's hair, and I would think like, "Oh, it's going to be so fun doing my daughter's hair one day." And I'm a child thinking this. And then I grow up and I have my daughter. And I loved braiding her hair. She's 16 now, so she doesn't really let me do her hair anymore. So enjoy it while it lasts, parents of younger kids, because oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. I miss that so much because it is a ritualistic act of care. This says braiding hair is a ritualistic act of care, often used to focus thoughts, honor ancestral traditions, and strengthen family bonds, serving as a powerful symbol of cultural identity, resilience, and resistance against assimilation. Holy crap. You are part of a resistance against this fake assimilation. They're trying to cut your connection to source. But you are part of that resistance, Libra, who I'm reading for, and you protect the innocent. Look at the lamb in her lap. I just can't make this stuff up. I was guided to use this tarot deck today, and this is why. This is why. Wow. Wow. Whew. Stay strong. That's why we keep getting the strength card. And look what's at the bottom, behind the star card. Again, double confirmation of you protecting the innocent. I cannot make it up. She's holding that little doll, that younger version of herself. And this, she's holding the lamb. I know the evil gets so mad at this, but I can't wait to battle. I can't, I look forward to the day. Metaphorically speaking, spiritually speaking, astrally speaking. I'm going to wipe that freaking grin off. The divine is going to wipe the grin, that evil grin, off your enemy's face. So, oh, man. You know, I just got in my mind's eye the two masks. The two masks. The one mask is smiling, and then the one mask is frowning and sad. They're about to turn that evil smiling mask into the sad crying mask of the evil ones. All the world is a show. Let's go. Let's go, divine. Let the show begin. Let the show begin. That's what I'm saying. Justice. That's all I'm here for. Justice. Divine justice. It's kind of what we incarnated for, Libra. To protect the innocence of this world, to stay connected to our true star families, and invoke this freaking justice. Ace of Swords was your first tarot card of this live stream for everybody that just joined. Moral uprightness. If you don't stand for this, this is not your reading. This is not your space. This is not your place. Who's watching Libra and why? Ace of Coins. Whew. The Most High is watching you to see when you're ready to receive, okay? This is the hand of God. This is a hand of the divine blessing you with a material gift. Something that will put your mind at ease. Something that can grow into the future and also provide for the future generations. Speaking of. Confirmation. Double confirmation. Here's you and your future generation moving. I'm hearing Maya. Shout out to Maya. I'm getting channeled all the Libran artists lately. Maya is a Libra. I'll be moving on, moving on, moving on. I'll be moving on. Yes. You and yours, you and your child are moving on. And do you know what this reminds me? It reminds me of the basket that, Oh my goodness, I'm having a mind freeze. Moses. Thank you, Spirit. Good grief. You guys don't understand how fast my brain has to work on the daily, how many people I read for, how many readings I do. I'm a bridge, constantly tapped into the other side and this one. I have so much going through my mind. Moses, okay? This reminds me of Moses in the bassinet, the little basket, being saved. You and yours are being saved, okay? And this Ace of Coins is going to help save you. It's going to help move you and yours away from destruction. Because Moses was put into that basket to save his life. You guys might be moving to save your lives. Why am I just now noticing she's using a shovel as a paddle? That's the first time I've ever noticed that. That looks like a shovel. I guess it's a paddle, but it looks like a shovel. Oh, the same shovel they used to dig your grave is the same shovel you're using to paddle away. I'm done. Order in the court. Order in the court. What the freak am I picking up on? What am I reading today? Houseway. That's crazy. That's crazy. Confirmation. Spirit confirms. That's crazy. The same shovel they used to dig your grave is the same shovel you're using to paddle you and yours away. Okay? For the ones in the back that are a little, they needed to hear it for a second time. There you go. Okay? I did not stutter. It wasn't that hard to understand the first time. Thank you, Savage King, for the 100. Thank you for the gifts. Steven, thank you for the super chat. Steven, thank you. Whew. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit even confirmed it is crazy. It's nutso. With the little doo-doo. Wow, I never noticed that paddle looks like a shovel, yo. What the beep? Whew. Oh boy, another queen. Ooh, she's fired up. She is fired up. The Queen of Wands just popped out. Look at the volcano in the background with the Knight of Wands at the bottom. This Queen of Wands is fired up. And guess where she is fired up and on her way to? The Five of Coins. She's going to need that fire because where she's going, it looks cold. Looks really cold and desolate. She's also fired up because Libra is moving from the Five of Coins straight to the 10. Something about bypassing. Something about bypassing. You bypassed to go from the 5 to the 10. You bypassed 6, 7, 8, and 9. She tried to spiritually bypass by using your energy. Let's see. Hold on a second. The Queen of Wands is watching Libra. Why? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Thank you, Spirit. The Seven of Swords is at the bottom and a card just flew to the floor. So just to let you know, she is not a friendly. She is an enemy. Ace of Cups upright. Wow, Libra. Have we had all the aces now? Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I guess the only ace we don't have is the Wands. Interesting. That's okay because that's my least favorite ace. That's my least favorite ace. I don't know why. It just doesn't do it for me. I prefer the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and definitely the Ace of Pentacles. Hello. I don't know. The Ace of Wands. Anyway, so the Queen of Wands is here because of the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Wow, with the Devil behind the Seven of Swords. And the Tower and the Empress. Spiritually bypass. She really thought she is the evil witch in the Nine of Wands. Oh, she could also be a Queen of Cups. We have a Queen of Cups here too. Seven of Swords, Devil, Ace of Cups. So let's see. Ace of Cups. What I notice immediately about this is, again, the hand of God is blessing your cup, okay? It's blessing your bowl because that looks like a bowl. It's like taking a cup that has an unlimited amount of manna, okay? Or milk, however you want to look at this milky substance. I'm going to call it manna, spiritual food. It's endless and it's pouring into your bowl, but this bowl sits on top of a, oh my gosh, not a jug, not a tub, a barrel. A barrel. You have access to a barrel of manna. What you're seeing right now is just this bowl. This Ace of Wands. Why am I saying this Ace of Wands? She is connected to a group of men, okay? That use the power of their wands, all right? Anyway, this Queen of Wands, she wants to spiritually bypass using your manna. She knows you're the true Empress. So does the Devil. There's that divine lineage. There's that Mary Magdalene, Divine Mother Mary, Rose lineage, that divine frequency, Son Jesus Christ. Yes. You're being protected. Look at this. Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Tower, and the Empress. and the Nine of Wands. Your ancestors are fired up about protecting you and yours. Divine Empress. Call upon them every day. Call upon your angels and your ancestors every day. Call them in. Give them the okay to move on your behalf to protect you and yours. Because this is what they are, psychos. Seven of Swords, Devil, and Tower. Advice for Libra against these psychos. Advice for Libra. Nice. Something just flew to the floor. But we have the Six of Wands at the bottom. You are the divine's most prized warrior. Look how decorated her horse is. Look how decorated you are. Child of the divine, child of the Most High. You are a warrior for the true divine light. You are a warrior for what is right. Moral uprightness. You will have victory over these psychos. Your advice is the Four of Coins. Watch who you let around you. Watch who you let around you, because they want to come in and control you, possess you, confine you. Watch who you let around you. Watch who you even talk to. Watch who you make eye contact with. Look how the vulture, I'm just now noticing the vulture is only showing one eye. See how he has his head turned and he's just showing the one eye, like, yeah, you see me? You see this? This is my wife. Yeah. Ugh. Rebuke. Watch who you let around you. Watch who you conversate with. Watch who you make eye contact with. And call in your angels and ancestors every day, because you are a child of the Most High Divine. And they do not play about you. Four of Coins. Let's see. Advice. The Four of Coins represents greed and an unwillingness to open up or share. Condor covets his wife, who does not like his lifestyle or living with him. He recognizes her unhappiness, but is unwilling to make changes or set her free. Now, I did pick it up in reverse. In reverse, it says recklessness, letting go, generosity, large purchases. In the upright, it's possession, materialism, stinginess, hoarding, financial stability. Stay away from people who are reckless, okay? You've come too far to allow people like that in your energy. You've been so disciplined, Libra. You have been so disciplined, regardless of who says what. I know who I'm reading for. And I know I have been disciplined for years. I'm not perfect. I have bad days. But daggone it, I have been disciplined for years, putting in the work. And whoever I'm reading for, so have you. So do not let anyone possessive, controlling, or reckless into your world. Don't let them close to you at all. 6 of Wands. You've come too far. The 6 of Wands represents victory and success. A warrior princess is her father's most prized fighter. Her skill is so great, he never wishes to part with her, but she rebels. She seeks her own path and recognition for her deeds. Victory, praise, achievement, reward, and fame. And that is your reading, Libra. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. Thank you for all the kind, supportive comments. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the super thanks, the super chats, the donations. Seriously, thank you all for all the support from the bottom of my heart chakra, always and forever. I love you, Libra land, from the bottom of my heart chakra. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Stay balanced, stay blessed. We got this. Peace.